はいどうも皆さんこんにちはこんばんは KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA 続けまきりやっていきたいと思います。さあ本日ホークス戦でございますね。ハリバートン先生が怪我していないんですけど前回トレードでねドロバン・ミッチェルが入ったということでまああまり攻撃面は心配ないんじゃないでしょうか。わかりませんがまあきっと大丈夫なことでしょう。これでオールスター級も3人ですね。ミッチェル先生は去年出てたのか、オールスターは。あんま記憶ないけど。よし。
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from... While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games.
Okay.
MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
決めんかーいお主まだフィットしてないんかーい。
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Nembhard. And it's MP in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Risache. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A true highlight of Risache's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And here's MP for 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Alexander Walker finds Porzingis. That one goes. Count it.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Mitchell left side. Nembhard the pass to MP. And Siakam has it in the corner. Pass to MP. Indiana again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porzingis looking it over.
Ah,
and the Hawks with another 3.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy's a pure shooter at 7-3.
And he drops it in from the low post. Porzingis has got 7 points.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4
もっと
of
中で打てよ。
field goal attempts.
Anthony's checked in for Atlanta. And Indiana with a change here too. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Benedict
それは2
Mathurin.
や。
Risache has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of. And he has made good on that pick.
Good, it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis.
really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
McConnell kicks to MP. And MP throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of ability.
Okay.
Okongwu's checked in for Rizachet. And the Pacers also making a change. Middleton's checked in. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We all know winning on the road is not easy in the NBA, and when I talked to MP earlier, he made it clear that he is up for the challenge, telling me, quote, when we're in a tough building with all of the noise, I lock in even more. Reminds me of all the doubters, all of the places I've played where I had to prove that I belonged. It's fuel for my fire, Allie, he told me. Certainly sounds like he's fired up tonight, guys.
Truly a lot of desire. More than willing to play the villain. Thank you. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Back to MP. MP sets the screen for Mitchell. The three from MP. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell against Young. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. To the left wing. Okongwu finds Porzingis. 4 on the shot clock. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Okay,
Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
What?
Quinn Snyder wants a
負けてる
timeout.
やんけ。
Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear
3-3
teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
What it's all about.
On the court for Indiana. Outside, the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with MP. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Siakam. Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Anthony. And the 3 off target. Outside Mathurin. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Well, his efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu dishes to Anthony. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. Mitchell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Chris Middleton's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Young passes to Johnson. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
フローターがうまいわ
Okongwu's now got
ね
his second bucket of the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, the D with
もう
very
私も
little
そうやって
pressure
指加えて見てるわけでもないんで
Three of the last
ね
five baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Back to Okongwu. Got a piece of it.
ナイス
Stolen by Mitchell. Jumps up. And
Okay.
then Mitchell with the dunk.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Siakam outside. Now, MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Middleton uses the glass to finish the layup. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Mitchell against Young. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Just 3 on the clock. And he
あ
gets it
今
back.
ブロックしたやんちょっ
Okongwu
と
slams it in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks lead
な
by
んで今
1.
取れなかったんです
We'll
か
be back
ね
shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, most.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
点差なわけですよ
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell in the corner. Outside Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. MP left side. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by MP. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Young. Still yet to score. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He finished with 51 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's Reza Shea, defended by Mathurin. Porzingis can't hit. Indiana leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Back to MP. Over in the corner, Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Porzingis with the
い
block.
や、そこで
And
パス
now
出
we
さ
have a
れて
moment
も
to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern
僕何もで
Conference.
きない。
MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Young for three, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Siakam. Now MP. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
And it's Matthew missing.
細いから押し切れるかなと思ったけど全然無理だっ
That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young against Nembhard. And Young kicks to Porzingis. At the top of the key, Reza Shea. Shot to stop the run. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For three, Mitchell.
Okay.
And Mitchell drills the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Atlanta making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Young passes to Johnson. And here's Porzingis. No good on the triple.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Anthony. Goes to Porzingis. Young outside. Takes the three. Pacers with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Okay.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Shots good from Young.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts an end to the 14-0 run by Indiana.
McConnell passes to MP. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Mitchell outside. Pass to MP. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Reza Shea's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection by MP.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Nailed from three-point land.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Reza Shea with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Young with no one around. And he's good on the three ball. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know Trae Young is comfortable from well beyond the arc.
Siakam finds Mitchell. Back to MP. Mitchell outside. MP fires from way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And so it's MP making things happen for the Pacers. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game. Possession by possession.
逆転されてませんように全然大丈夫でした。
checked in for Atlanta. MP's checked in for Indiana. Jones comes in for T.J. McConnell. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. On the court right now for the Pacers, Siakam is out there with MP. Then it's Jones. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Anthony, the pass to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
6 to shoot. Young from outside gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Oh, that's offensive interference. Johnson, he's checked in.
リングから離してれば
Indiana also
多分
making
入
some
ってる
changes. Furphy's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Mitchell. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Young finds Alexander Walker. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Rizachet. Now, Alexander Walker. Defended by Middleton. Young from outside, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just
あ
feels
れって
a
ミドルトンっ
lot
ていつ
bigger.
からピーサーズにいるんだおめ
Back
え
to
今気づいたん
McConnell.
だけど
And here's
あれ
MP
俺の知
for
ってるミドルトンだよな多
And
分
McConnell gets the
22だ
assist.
し
McConnell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
今初めて知ったあれ前回いた
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Young for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And
Yes.
MP throws it down.
Yeah, MP was
Dunk
not going to
contest
waste that
の時代からダンクしとかないとな。
opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Johnson sends the screen for Young. The 3 from Porzingis.
お前タウン
Gets
ズみ
that
たい
one
に
through the hole, making
モ
now
ーションが遅
7
くね
of 13 in this
はい
game.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Here's MP. Porzingis with the
あー
block.
ウィッキー
And
ブロ
there
ック
was
さ
a
れ
time when
た
Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Alexander Walker passes to Porzingis. MP grabs the miss. The Pacers shooting a superb 63% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know,
Okay.
there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Outside, Porzingis, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Beyond the arc, it's good from long range.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Young outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, you're a student of the game, and you know the history of the franchise you just beat. This isn't just another win, is it?
Soon as I walked in the locker room, I knew. Just from the vibe. It was quiet, but like, loud.
うるさい静かさってなんだよ。
Quiet because of focus.
マジで
Some games you gotta
日本語
find
な
a
んなん
reason
だよ
to
それ。
amp up. Tonight we was amped, wire to wire, 1 through 12.
Great talking to you, MP. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot.
お返しします。うるさい静かさとは。さあ次。あ、ついにキャブスに負けた。古巣に負けたらしいミッチェル。ミドルトンってさ、いつから来てんの？俺全然知らんかったんやけど。怪我だから一番下だな。あ、今年からか。なんかトレードがあってかつこっちに来たんや。へえ、初めて知ったわ今。まあバックスのイメージ強かったかな。まあ総合評価もだいぶ下がってきたしな。まあここがいれば最強でしょ。ここが。まあおびっくりしたビキンズ。まあちょっと止めることは不可能なんで基本。まあ次回も頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。